There's a lot of background here, so I'll try and keep it to what's relevant. We've been married for 10 years, dated for 3 before that, and we have 2 kids. Her parents are divorced. Her mom comes from a wealthy family, and when her parents got married, her family did a lot of legal and financial stuff, including prenups, to keep the money safe. Growing up, her mom was busy a lot and was the primary breadwinner. Her dad really was the one who raised her. He was the one who took her to and from school, helped her with her homework, attended her shows, plays, games, etc. When she was 12, it turned out her mom had been having an affair, and it led to her parents divorcing. This is where her mom's family's money comes in. They were able to afford very good lawyers, and her money had already been locked up tight, so she wound up with custody, and he left the marriage with not very much to his name. Since he had spent so much time raising her, he had neglected his own career and struggled after that. My wife has a fraught relationship with her mother. She never really forgave her mother for the affair and the divorce, believing that her mother destroyed her dad's life. Once she was a teenager, she chose to move in with her dad. So that's a bit of background info. She remained close to her dad to this day. He's been an active part of our lives, and he spends a lot of time with our kids who both love him, but he's been struggling. COVID was really hard for him because he couldn't work. He fell behind on his bills, struggling to catch up ever since, and now he's about to be evicted. My wife wants him to move in with us. She says it's absolutely unacceptable to her for him to be homeless when we have a basement we can move him into. The thing is, the basement is my space. It's set up to be my retreat, and she now wants to turn it into a bedroom for him. We've been arguing about this because she says she won't allow him to be homeless, and my point is he won't be homeless. He has a place he can go with his sister, but she lives on the other side of the country, and my wife hates that idea. She says she wants him to be a part of her and our kids' lives and not on the other side of the country. He's not a bad guy, and I don't hate him or anything. I just want some space for our family. My wife's position is that he is family, and he can help with the kids. She's accusing me of caring more about my man cave than the well-being of her father. That's an exaggeration. He isn't going to be homeless. He can move in with his sister. This argument is starting to become pretty ugly now, and she's threatening to take the kids and move out to find a place with him if I won't agree to let him move in here. I resent that threat. I'm starting to wonder if this is really a hill I should lay on. On the other hand, I'm shocked and angry that my wife seems ready to throw away our entire marriage over this. Update 1. I'm going to talk to my wife about getting him an in-law suite in our yard that he can stay in permanently and give up the basement until we can build it. The comments have helped me play out how the most likely scenarios would go. Just so everyone knows whose side you're all taking here. She's a spoiled rotten princess who grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth. Everything she has was given to her. Between my salary and the trust fund her grandparents left her, she doesn't need to work, but she does anyway and complains she needs her dad's help with the kids. I'm a surgeon, and she's an interior designer. Which one of us contributes more to humanity? She's a shallow, vapid woman who decorates houses while I'm saving lives.
Wife's response. My husband is a surgeon, and according to him, he's the most important person in the world. A god among men who casually determines mortality and is far too important to be bothered by the trivial concerns of us Europeans. Concerns like, maybe you should spend some time with your kids. But oh no. You see, he works so hard and has so much pressure that when he's home, he has to be sequestered from the annoying sounds of our girls playing or, being happy to see him. My dad has picked up the slack. He's been the one who changes their diapers. I drop them off at school and go to work, and Dad picks them up and stays with them until I get home. My dad is the one who taught them to ride a bike, attends plays and dance recitals, helps with homework, dresses as Santa, organizes Easter egg hunts, and hosts tea parties. My husband is far too important for any of that. Despite the fact that my husband has absolutely no interest in our kids, he is still upset that the kids are closer to my dad than him. Now, my dad is struggling financially. We have the means to help him, but my husband doesn't want to. He'd rather see my dad move to the other side of the country and be removed from our kids' lives. I put my foot down, and he goes on Reddit to whine about it. Well, now I'm here too, dear. Update 1. Wow, this all blew up. I was so angry when I posted this, now I'm just drained. He came by yesterday to pick up some things, and we argued. The girls were out with my dad because I knew this would be a fight, and I didn't want them around for this. He said awful things, just awful, about me, my dad, and the girls. After he left, I talked to my mom. We have a difficult relationship, but if there's one person I want in my corner going into the divorce, it's her, and the divorce is happening. I saw an attorney my mom recommended today. I'm really, really glad I went through with that prenup my mom wanted when we got married now. At this point, I won't speak to my soon-to-be ex-husband. My lawyer is doing my talking for me. This has been so exhausting. Thank you everyone for all the support. It helped to read the comments and knowing people supported me. He made me feel so small and stupid yesterday, and he said awful things about our girls. I'm not mad anymore, I'm just heartbroken. Our girls deserve better than this. I really wanted better for them. I just wanted to have a family and a nice home, but now I'm just going through a divorce like my parents. I never wanted this. I tried so hard to keep this all together so we didn't wind up here, but I failed. Edit. I'm done. This isn't about the man cave or the space, and you know it. We have the money to help my dad. We have a 7-bedroom house with a pool house and a movie theater. This isn't about space or money, this is about you being petty and jealous that the girls are closer to my dad than you. Get this through your thick head, that's your fault. For 9 years, everything else in your life has been more important than the girls. You work 70 hours a week, and when you're not at work, you go golfing with the people you work with, or you're at a medical conference with the people you work with, or you're dragging me to some fundraiser with the people you work with. When you are at home, you need to sequester yourself because the sound of my girls annoy you. You seem to conveniently forget that they're your children too. You only seem to remember that part when I want to move my father in to help me with our girls. It's amazing how you can be so smart and so stupid at the same time. You're upset that the girls love dad more than you, and you're such a petty and small man that your solution is to ship him off out of their lives and break our girls' hearts. But you don't plan to actually be a part of their lives, you just want my dad gone, and I won't let you take him out of their lives. The family is me, the girls, and my father. Your family is the people you work with, and you're married to your job, not me. Well, you can have it, don't bother coming home, just stay at the hospital or whatever. I don't care anymore, I'm done. I'm done trying to make this marriage work, I'm done begging you to be a father. The girls won't miss you anyway. You've never shown an interest in their lives, and I am done letting you hurt and neglect my children. They deserve someone in their lives who loves and cares for them and shows interest in them, and you clearly don't. If you want to drag this out onto Reddit, then fine. Let's do this on Reddit. I'm divorcing you, we're done. Go save the world. You're free. By the way, you're worse than your parents. They may have been weird and misguided, but they were a part of your life. And now he wants to talk about this in private, now he has a problem with this being on Reddit. You're the one who brought it here, honey, deal with the bed you made. Update 2. Hi everyone, I'm back. My husband is now my ex-husband. In our state, you only need 30 days between filing and judgment, and we both agreed divorce was best. He moved out on New Year's Day and has never been back. My original post sort of went viral. It was reshared on TikTok and Facebook, and our family and friends wound up seeing it. My lawyer recommended I stop posting about the divorce until it was finalized, and well, the divorce is now done. After he moved out, we both retained our lawyers, and most of the divorce was handled through them. We didn't speak much until we went into final arbitration and signed the agreements to bring to the judge. About a week after I retained my attorney, I had my attorney, his attorney, and some movers meet at my house to inventory everything that belonged to him, including items in his man cave, pack it up, and ship it out to a storage unit his lawyer arranged. I didn't want to give him any reason to come after me for anything. I know people wanted me to nail him to the wall, but I really didn't want a long and bitter divorce. He wanted to go, I wanted him gone, and we both wanted it to happen as soon as possible. Turns out he was offered a job in another state, and he wanted to take it. He was itching to get out of here. We both had prenups that made the division of assets pretty painless, and he had no problem with giving me full custody and paying child support. I didn't need or ask for spousal support. Honestly, how little he fought for our girls was the part that hurt me the most. The biggest disagreement we had was with the house. My mom stepped up to buy him out of the mortgage payments he put down so that me, the girls, and my dad wouldn't have to move. He really wanted this done as fast as possible so he could ride off into the sunset with a new girl he's ogling and take his new job. And that's exactly what he did. He got the ending he wanted, free of me and the kids, and free to be the world's best surgeon or whatever. Mom and dad both came through for me in big, big ways. Mom is a lawyer herself, and she had set up the house and my other assets to be protected. She also was the one to get me my lawyer. Dad moved into the pool house, and that's where he's going to stay. My dad is going to enjoy his golden years being pop to our girls and dad to me. I'll make sure he won't have to worry about anything. My daughter's 10th birthday was 2 weeks ago. My husband promised her he would fly out for it. I made this party a really big deal. I hired performers, rented a bouncy castle, had all her classmates over, and most of my family was there. My mom and dad were able to be in the same place and not fight. We had a really great time, and he never showed up. She got a card from him the day after her party with a lame apology and a $500 gift card. I asked her if she was okay, and she shrugged. She had a great time at her party and didn't expect her dad to show. She knows he doesn't love her. That's what she told me, and she wasn't really upset about it either. She's 10 years old and already expects him to disappoint her. It breaks my heart, but she's a trooper, and she didn't let it stop her from enjoying her day. I realized that for years, I've been trying to make a home for him to come home to, but he's had one foot out the door, and I've been holding his hand trying to keep him from going. I finally let go. I'm doing better than I thought I would, to be honest, and the girls are too. I don't really miss him, the girls don't really miss him. I'm not even angry, I'm just disappointed.